Joe in real life. So I'm feeling a lot better today, and I'm happy that I muscled through the difficulties of basically I had a cold. That's it, you know. It was there was a day in there where it felt like not great, but overall I wasn't that sick. I had 24 hours where I was really not fit for duty, and 24 hours on the bookends, both, where I just didn't feel good. And today I don't feel great, but I feel okay. Anyway, what I'm thinking is tomorrow I will restart from week 1 Candito. I think this is a good idea in that because I had an effective break, like a deload, but it was just a break really. And I understand the program better now and feel like my foundation is in a better position. That rather than pick up the heavy work of the last 2 weeks, which I'm pretty sure I'm still conditioned for, it might make more sense to just start over with the hypertrophy work of the first 2 weeks and go through an honest 5 weeks with it. I am open to suggestion. If that seems dicey, let me know in the comments, man. I trust you guys. I'm also thinking, courtesy of a few of my friends out there, Matthew and 6 of 6, I might do high bar. I've never given high bar a fair shake. My mechanics are awkward. Low bar literally just feels better. But over the course of the last 200 days, without trying to at all, my body is it's in a better place for high bar than it's ever been before. And I didn't do anything right to get there. I didn't plan anything like that. It's just something that squatting every day it's one of the secret fruits that now I'm enjoying, and it is juicy and succulent. So yeah, man, I'm gonna do that. And I think today I'm gonna do my burpees, and I'm gonna build up to something resembling a max high bar, and see what that number is, and work with that number for my Candito. Keep everything else the same, and just try to be good about it. I also feel the need to do knees over toes 0 for my assistant work on the squat days. This is something I was doing before. I'm just stating it again because, like I've complained in numerous times, I have some mechanical issues. I had a catastrophic running injury, and I think that assistance work will do wonders for some rehab on that, so that hopefully in the not too distant future, I can get up and down with 3 wheels on my back. That feels good. That feels like a good goal. I want bodyweight squat 20 times, and I'd like 3 wheels. So those are my plans right now. Today's video is going to be just building up to a heavy high bar squat, whatever that might be. Stay tuned. Yeah? Okay. Okay, so first things first, this is 3 times speed. Let me know if this is an irritating speed up or not in the comments, please and thank you. Other than my burpees and my running, this is all I did today. So, and honestly, I feel really good about it. I just built up to a heavy single and high bar squat. I maxed out at 205, and given my recent sickness and how bad I am at high bar typically compared to my low bar, I was really happy with this number. Like really happy. And it's probably not coming through in the video so well, but and I'm upping the weight in my favorite way. I go with like really small increments. I do 1 rep. I try to rest minimally. So like I rest how like Lou Ferrigno used to rest in his bodybuilding routines back in the day. I just rest until my respiration is like normal, And I wasn't breathing hard, but you get a moment of like exhilaration, and I just let that exhilaration dissipate, basically. It's really organic. It's really simple. If you've never checked out the training principles of Lou Ferrigno, I highly recommend it. He had such an organic way of going about it. It's really charming. I doubt it's the best way. I think he had insane genetic gifts and also, drugs. but he's just a charming person with a very like weirdly naturalistic approach. Also, I'm taking a walk in the woods. I apologize if the wind is screwing with the audio. But anyway, I built up just like this, a little bit at a time, one rep at a time, kind of feeling better, but not great. I think that 205 pretty easily equals 225. But here's the thing. I'm going to restart Candito tomorrow, and I'm going to use 205 as the number. Now, you might have some pushback ideas about that. Like, why not try to get the most out of the program by using an accurate max? Yeah, I do see the rationale behind that, but also Candito has rep tests periodically through it. And if you score high enough on the rep test, you up the weight. So it self-adjusts. So like, I don't really feel the reason to go in with the clearest number as possible, especially for the squat. The Candito system's very good about this. So that's my rationale. And yeah, man, like, it's funny. I don't think I've really touched high bar in a year. And the bar definitely feels less than optimal on my back and on my shoulders. But my legs feel great with it. Like, it feels really good. And my feet alignment and my feet comfort, my ankle comfort is way, way better. Like, I feel really locked into the floor. And my hunch, I want to knock on wood right now, is that this sort of rooting will cascade upward as I get better at it. I'll do some other shots in the future so that you can see my back and hips, but I was like really straight up and down. I mean, I'm always going to have butt wink. That's just not a thing that I get to not have. But like, I felt very clean. I felt like my line looked really good. And I'm excited to do this, at least for 5 weeks, And I think that it will be also, the intensity is still going to be really high. Yeah, you can't see this, but my toes are up on a block when I'm doing that. Yeah, the slant board stretches that everyone's into now. You don't need a slant board. Don't buy a slant board, okay? First of all, door stops are for sale. They're a real product. You get them at Home Depot. They're super cheap. Secondly, you just put your toes up on something, dude. Your shoes are strong enough. Like, there's slant boards are a scam. People are just selling you fancy looking door stops. It's ridiculous. I love Ben Patrick, but that's one area where I got to push back against him, man. Like, don't let people sell you fucking regular trash like it's some fitness solution. It's ridiculous. He's really good about that. I'm not talking super trash right now. His slant boards, the specific angle and all that is all pseudoscience. The slant board thing is right. That it has to be a specific angle is trash flavored trash. There's nothing to it. Nothing at all. Anyway, yes, I am excited to start Candito, and I'm feeling good about high bar. I'm going to give it at least 5 weeks, and I do feel a little embarrassed and a little bit shameful that I'm restarting Candito. I was super dialed in. I did 3 weeks of it, which is easily the worst part of the program. And there is a part of me that's just like, you could just do the fun part. The last 2 weeks, the power part, you would definitely get some new maxes, not by much, but you definitely put up some new numbers and then start it over again. Why aren't you doing that? But like, I got sick, man. And my diet set back, and like, it just feels a little cheap. That's all. So, anyway, I'm a grown-ass man. I make my own decisions, right? Just rewatching this with you, I'm liking this speed. 3 times speed looks pretty good. Like, you're still catching everything. The length of my pauses isn't really coming through, but whatever. I think this is 205. Yep. So I'll watch this with you if I ever get around to getting on the bar again. Geez, I walk off screen for, well, it's 3 times speed, so it's been 20 seconds. So I'm taking a full minute little jaunt around my neighborhood, I guess. One day I'll learn how to edit videos. That's a thing I'll do, but that day is not today. And yeah, let's see what this 205 looks like. I do feel like my knees came in. I do feel like my hips maladjusted, but also building up to 205, I felt like these things were meaningfully better. The only thing I didn't like was some of my upper back structure. But that's everything, man. A new movement, it's always that way. Let's check it out. Yep, that right was fucking a noodle loose. Okay, not bad. Anyway, this is Joe in real life. These are the woods I was walking in while I recorded audio. Yeah, I'm excited for the future. I'm feeling better. I love you guys. Be good to each other out there. I'm gonna try hard to do the same. I got to work in a little bit, which I'm excited for, so whatever. I'll see you tomorrow. We'll restart Candito. How about that? Okay. Yeek! See you tomorrow.